Hello and welcome to Ben's Addiction. From the day one when I bought this W124 Mercedes, I had an issue with the head unit, and the issue was that I didn't have the code. So unfortunately, in the glove box where the service manual and the booklets are, there was no code coming with the head unit. And also took the radio off and I couldn't find the code on the head unit. That's the first thing I actually do when I have the code. I put the code on the radio itself. Nobody is going to steal these radios anymore. So just do yourself and the next owner a favor. And if you can, please put the code on the unit itself. So I have been trying to find a code on the internet, trying to contact Mercedes-Benz itself, tried to contact a few other people to find a code for this one, but unfortunately couldn't. And there is one thing you can try always. You can always try to put... You can always put 111111 in there, and that gives you like 3 to 5 minutes of functional radio. So you can try it and see if it actually works for you. But unfortunately, this radio is junk anyways. There's absolutely no reception. Radio is receiving nothing. So what option is left for me? I'm going to replace it with another Mercedes-Benz head unit, a bit better head unit, a bit newer version, and that's going to be the famous MF2910. It's a 10 CD Mercedes-Benz head unit, and it's a better quality. And it's going to serve this car for the upcoming years. So let's go ahead and do this swap. Okay, this radio is the most available radio on eBay, and almost everyone knows the anti-theft code for it. So you can easily obtain the anti-theft code for it, just providing the serial number in the back. So that's not going to be any issue at all. So let's go ahead and connect this one to this radio. I'm going to provide you with the pinout for this head unit over here, and also if needed, I'm going to provide you the pinout for your Eurovox radio. So if you want to do this project neatly, you need few connectors and plugs and also terminals. I'm going to do this project properly, and hopefully you will like it and you will do the same. So you will need some parts in advance depending on your previous head unit. If it's a Eurovox, you will need a 13-pin connector like this, and I have already connected all the wires. You can also buy one of these from eBay or AliExpress, wherever you want to shop it, and then you can buy 2 of these connectors as well. These are 8 socket connectors with some terminal sockets as well. So as you can see, this radio shut off after like 3 minutes. To pull the radio out, you need 4 rods like this, and you need to push that in and then gently pull the head unit out. Just like that. And as you can see over here, you need to push all these 4 clips in, so you can release it from the side like that. And then as soon as you remove it, you'll see that there is this type of connector over here. It's a 13-pin connector that you need to release the tab, which is underneath, and pull it out. As soon as you remove this connector over here, you'll see that the 8 outer connectors are for the speakers. So what remains is 5 middle connectors over here, the sockets. So we will going to wire up accordingly to our new shape. So I'm not going to cut any of the wires over here, and we're going to simply connect our new connectors to this. And that's the easiest way to do this without hampering the system or cutting any wires. Here's the pinout for the old Eurovox radio, and there I'm going to, by that pinout, I mean the way we look at the back of the radio. So here it is. If you want, you can pause and use this the way you want with your radio. And I'm going to use this harness over here to complete the connector and make a harness for myself to connect the original wiring harness to the new Audio 10 radio. So crimping is easy. I don't even have a crimper. I'm using a regular stripper as well as long nose. So you can always use a long nose as long as you know what you're doing, and do a pull test. Hopefully it's not coming off easily. Yeah, it's good. So, and use heat shrink where you should for, this is for example the battery, this is the ignition, this is the illumination, and this one I'm not sure about yet, and this one is the negative or the ground. And the rest is for the speakers. Okay, using a 1.5 volt battery, you can hear the sound from your speakers to see which one they are connected to. So I corrected my pinout over here by putting right front, right rear, and left rear by just connecting a 1.5 volt battery to it. And then the next thing I do, I connect up all the speaker wires first. Diagram and the pinout on both units. It might take like 10 to 15 minutes to do the pinout and also the crimping. Next part is connecting up all the powers and illumination, and that's very important not to make any mistake. Okay, I found the wire that I didn't know what it was. It was actually the antenna power, so it was very important. Number 5 control output for automatic antenna, and that's the green one over here, which I have connected to the power antenna number 7 over here. So very important here to double check all the colors, making sure it's not in the wrong terminal. So when you finished your checking, you can put back everything and hopefully it comes to life. And there we go. It only needs the code now. Okay, now I've got the code from the eBay and it costed me $5 only. So my code is 85254. And the radio comes to life. So simple. And then we got a CD. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. That works actually. And also we have radio. Before pushing it back in, I'm pretty sure this will, even using the original frames, you can lock this radio in place. So make sure you note how to unlock the clips on this radio as well. It's important to write down the code on the radio as well as in the service manual or the booklet of the car so that next owner won't have these issues at all. And of course, it's possible to connect a Bluetooth module to this head unit. It is possible, but it takes a bit of soldering and electronics skills. It's not necessary for this classic car at this moment. I think it's good to have a functional radio and CD player, and that's all I need for this car at this moment. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching, liking, subscribing. Have a great day. Enjoy your Mercedes. Bye.
Let's go.
3